Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. It's the 28th episode, and we're sweeping the nation. I'm late as fuck, so no time to be wasted. Here with me today are two guys who remind me of Freddy and Jason, because they're each a nightmare and got picked on at the camps they were placed in. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy and Mason, how are you guys? What are you up to?
I'm good, Pat. I'm good. How are you? Why were you late, Pat?
I was watching a movie, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Tights. They were roaming the forest and looking for fights.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a good enough reason, Patrick.
So Pat got here. As soon as Pat got here, I threw on the go live button, and Pat ate an entire dish of his mom's meatloaf. And
so good.
I don't know how good the camera quality is, but Pat is sweating. He ate it so fast.
Hashtag no regrets.
The noises coming from that side. All right, so I have the headset on. This is stereo. The sounds of just swallowing meat.
Which is funny because Pat didn't ask to have a penis put in his mouth, and yet he's sitting there swallowing meat.
Man, I had such a good remark, and I don't remember what it was. For when I thought of it when I was turning onto your street. It was like, oh, that's a gold mine, and it's already gone.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking they probably started without me. If they were smart, they would have started without me. So when I walked in the door, if you were live, I was gonna go, "Hey Tom, I picked up that vaginal itch cream you asked about."
All right. So let's do some mail time, huh? So on the stream, this is gonna.
It's at least 1,000 degrees in here.
I don't think it's that hot. I think it's actually.
What did you finish set to? Is it summertime nutsack? Is that the actual setting?
Those are the meat sweats, Pat.
I think it's actually quite comfortable down here, Pat.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's coming from the bear himself with all that hair.
It happens. What are you gonna do?
So what's happening? We're on the interwebs, but we're not on the podcast right now?
We're recording the podcast as we do the interweb.
So we're still recording right now?
No, I'm doing it just like we would do a normal episode where I'm putting in the audio clips. I stopped recording the podcast.
So we're not on the podcast right now. Right now we're just on YouTube.
Yeah, we're just talking to people at home right now.
On YouTube?
On YouTube, sir.
Live. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Coming to you live from Tommy's rape dungeon. I mean basement.
All right. Ready?
It's really going to be bad that we can't censor ourselves this way, bro.
Yeah.
So far, it's been 2 minutes, and one of us has dropped the R-bomb. It was me.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't me this time. It's usually me.
That's true.
I
love that I can't hear Mason, but I can just watch him laugh.
I don't want to overtalk.
Well, Mason, right now we're not recording the podcast.
I'm just glad that Patrick got through the fucking intro the first time.
Yeah, I do every time. I'm a one.
No, fuck you.
No.
I've been there for at least one.
I'm pretty upset that you got through it because.
Why would I not get through it like every other time, bro? I have so much phlegm from my mother's meatloaf in my mouth right now.
His mother's meatloaf, aka penis.
You usually produce that much saliva when you're shoveling meat into your mouth.
All right.
Oh man.
All right, Mason. Shh. I'm gonna do the emails.
Wait, why are we shushing him now?
Because I'm about to hit record on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to?
All right, guys, we got one email in today. It comes from Captain America. That's Pat's brother. If you guys remember from 2 episodes ago, if you could hear it on the Texas episode, because nobody could hear that. It goes something like this. Hey, Chunky Monkeys. I got another random question from Pat. I have 2 ways to approach this new interaction. I can ignore him as Ma encouraged us to do throughout his childhood.
Perfect.
That proved ineffective, though, because he just never stopped being, well, Pat.
Fair.
So I've decided to answer. To be honest, I am not too scared of death, having been close several times in several different ways. Being an empath, though, I immediately had the thought that it would be horrible to die during sex with Pat. Every woman he's ever been with has to have had this thought, right? He doesn't look so good right now. He's pale, sweaty, and short of breath, literally, after eating that meatloaf. Is he having a heart attack? What if he has a heart attack while on top of me? The poor girl. She's now left with Pat's lifeless and still sweaty body on top of her. She feels his immense weight not only preventing her escape, but pressing on her own lungs, making it hard to breathe. She will either suffocate or starve, but in either event, she will be trapped there, questioning all of her life choices, especially this last one, and just praying for the sweet release that death will bring at some point in her existence. Maybe I'm wrong, but it struck me as a possibility for the short list. It also struck me that if my answers frighten Pat, then he'll cease asking scary questions.
No, that's not happening.
As was recommended by Vincent Vega. If the abuse is too much for him to take, then maybe I'll earn some reprieve. So is that the right word?
Yep.
Anyways, you guys take care. Captain America.
Hey, Tom, do you know who Vincent Vega is? And I don't know why he won't. Vincent. Vinny Vega?
I have no idea who that is, Pat.
Pulp Fiction, baby. Pulp Fiction.
Which one?
Was
that John Travolta?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, was that John Travolta or Samuel L. Jackson?
I gotta tell you, I don't think it's either. I think there's a scene, and I could be wrong on this. It might be, Vinny Vega might be John Travolta. I don't think it is. I can look it up real quick. I think Vinny Vega is either Bruce Willis or the guy that has Bruce Willis in the dungeon and is torturing him. Give me about 10 years, I'll figure it out. IMDb. Pulp Fiction. Mason, you are welcome to come back into this, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm back. I had to catch my breath. That email, just fucking top notch.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
He's no fuck around email writer. He knows what he's doing.
Oh no, that was some good stuff. I had to catch my breath. I was tearing up a bit. The thought of Pat's lifeless body laying on top of somebody is.
Yeah, when I read that the other day, it was pretty funny. So yeah, Steve, or crap. Somebody was gonna do it. Oh boy, hold on a second. See, this is what happened, guys. I say stuff and then I have to go back and edit it out.
I feel like you easily could have just redirected what you were saying. It's your reaction is the obvious part, not the actual action.
So yeah, Steve.
Oh, that was weird as fuck when you started playing it back.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. I think.
Yep, I'm gonna die today.
So Vincent Vega was a John Travolta.
Was Mason not here?
I don't know.
I'm here.
Did you not hear me say that?
No, I didn't.
I fucking IMDb.
Because I searched Vinny Vega, and I got a very different search for. It came back very differently.
Porno?
Yes.
Nice.
Predominantly gay porn.
Well, that's gonna be on your browser for a while.
Yeah. That's all right.
Well, I bet it is.
At least I bookmarked it so I know how to find it later.
All right, ready? So, Captain America, we appreciate the feedback for the show, and I'm sure by the end of this episode, Pat will have another discussing question asked. Pat, is there any other mail that you got this week or anything like that?
No, I've actually had lengthy conversations with Captain America about the show. He's digging it big time. And my
for those of you watching at home, Pat is literally playing a game on his
to be fair, I started
iPad
playing
right
a
now.
game when you fucking pause to fix.
See, this is what Pat does. Well, I'm fixing the podcast. Pat just sits there and plays video games.
Bro, somebody's got to represent the gamer world on this podcast.
He's 45 minutes late, and then he plays video games while I'm doing all the work.
Well, at least you know I wasn't late because I was playing video games. Because now I got to catch up on all the games I wasn't playing while I was coming in late.
Jeez. Anyway, so you've had lengthy conversations with Captain America?
Yeah, just about the podcast, and kind of where we're headed, what he thinks we should do, and stuff like that. Everybody has useful feedback for us, which we always appreciate.
Yes, I actually had a long conversation with one of the gentlemen that I play pool with, and he gave me a lot of good ideas. And I was pretty happy with it, to be honest with you.
Let me ask you, when you guys were done with your conversation, did you go outside in your carpeted pickup truck bed and fuck each other in your vagina?
No, I don't have a carpeted pickup truck
That
bed
was your
anymore.
objection. Of all the shit I just said, your fucking objection was about the fucking lining in the bed of the pickup truck.
Well, I will tell you this, Pat. I will tell you this. The gentleman that I was speaking to, he is a very attractive man, and if I had a vagina, I would definitely give it up to him.
All right. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean it happens.
Fair answer.
All right, I think that's going to conclude mail time. Thanks everybody that sent in. Get it, mail time.
I get it.
All right.
How come I can't hear Mason again?
Because he's not talking. Oh boy.
He's dying laughing.
I can laugh quietly.
I don't know.
couldn't see you though. I couldn't hear you. I could see that you were laughing, but I couldn't hear.
I don't know why some things like Mason kept going away on there. Hey, anybody watching on YouTube, this is the first time for us, and Pat is just blowing vape clouds right at the camera.
I just did that one time. I did it at you, not the camera.
The real question is anybody actually watching on YouTube?
I'm not sure, but I mean,
Chats are empty.
It'll be up there forever. I can tell you that.
To the YouTube universe now, the YouTubeverse, if you will.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Does that already exist? Did I just make that?
Oh shit, your brother's listening. Your brother's there. Yeah, Tommy, your brother's here.
Nice, Tim. Thanks for watching along.
What's he in as?
Phobic Squirrel, as always.
The only reason I knew it was his brother because I followed him on Twitch back in the day. It was a Wednesday.
I did it all for
I
the
used to-
Twitches.
I
Did
used
you
to
just
follow
say
him
it
back
was a
in the
Wednesday?
Yeah, but when you go back in the day, it was
Back in the day, it was a Wednesday.
Dane Cook before cancel culture hit him.
Hey, shit happens. What are you gonna do?
Hurtful.
He was like the first one too, man. They took him out of the kneecaps.
Yeah, it looks like we got some viewers right now. Tim said, "Yo, I remember that Wednesday. That was a good day, Mason. Thanks for the follow." Hey, listen, if you're watching live,
I'm gonna put it out there. I think we got to dust off the old keyboards, get some Among Us streams going.
let's do it, bro. I'm all about it.
Yeah. I totally know what Among Us is.
I've told you what Among Us
It's
is.
fine.
All right, so we're going to transition to the next part of the podcast here. We're going to talk to Mason. We gave him some questions to answer, so we're going to get some from him.
Mason brought questions to answer?
Well, he brought some. We're going to review our 5 topics for our live.
Oh, good. I have a bunch too. I wonder if we can get Phobic Squirrel to answer a few questions, like just via text, like typing in.
Sure, if he wants to. It's totally up to him. I'm not sure how much he's going to watch, but I'm sure he'll answer if he's there.
Word.
You ready so I can hit record?
I actually thought we were recording, bro. Swear to God.
That's because you're too busy playing video games on your phone.
It's one game.
Or on
I'm
your
not playing
tablet.
Video games. I'm playing a
What are you
video
playing,
game.
Pat?
Don't fucking pluralize.
He was playing an Asteroids game. Tim said, let the show go on.
Currently, it's called I Am Legend, I think.
Okay.
It's a Will Smith movie.
It's not the Will Smith movie. It's a game.
You guys good? Can I hit
Yeah.
record on the podcast?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, so we got a special guest today with us, Mason. We have a new thing for our special guest. Pat's phone went off. Of course it did. It's
just for you, our special guest.
It's early in the episode. So we have 5 questions that we're going to start asking every guest. You don't have to answer every question, but if you could bring something to the table, it's going to stick in tune with what we do on a week-to-week basis with the podcast. So, Mason, I'll let you pick what category you want to start with, and we'll go from there. So we have bedtime stories. We had to write it like that so that my son didn't see what bedtime stories really meant. For those of you listening, it means sex stories. We have gear grinder, a movie pick, would you rather, and then if you have one, a silver linings message. Pat, you want to know what I realized the other day?
What's that, Tommy?
That remember how on the first episode what the silver lining message was?
Huh?
Do you remember what the silver lining message was on the first episode?
I don't remember what the story was that led to the silver lining.
It was the one with my dad.
It was not to fuck with your dad because you can hide a body, basically.
Yeah. So most people who listen or not watch us have never heard that story.
Really?
Well, think about it. We took down the first episode. So I think in the future here, we should definitely put that story back out there.
Listen, if motherfuckers can sit through episode 22 with the dreadful record, I think that was 21.
It's 26. The Texas?
Fuck, really?
The Texas episode?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 episodes ago. We're on 28. 2 minus 28 is 26.
We'll burn. If people can sit through episode 26, and they have, because I know that, because they've given me feedback, and they're like, hey, the quality was a little off. And I'm like, a little? I couldn't listen to it. But anyway.
I listened to both the first and the 26th. I couldn't tell you which one was worst.
Worse?
Yeah,
Worse. You really
I couldn't tell you which one was worse than the other. They were both pretty hard to listen to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you can listen to 26, you can listen to 1. But I think 1 may be in place of 50.
Quick maths.
50th episode.
I think 1's going to be in place of 100. That would be. I mean, who's going to listen to all the way to episode 100? You do 2 a week, so it's only 50 weeks.
Yeah, it's pretty much a year. Yeah.
Right. The 1 year episode is re-release of episode 1.
Doesn't belong.
Yeah. So Mason, what category?
Man, I have every single one of those except for his silver linings. I try not to learn too much through my life.
Mason is one of the smartest human beings I've ever met. That's a true story. And apparently he has never learned a lesson. That's good for you, Mason.
But you've met my friends. They're you guys. I mean, how can I learn?
True.
That's actually a valid counterpoint.
So Mason, pick one, and we'll go from there.
Let me start with grind my gears.
Mason, you know the lesson you learned. You've learned a lesson about letting people know the intimate details of your life with someone you intend to remain friends with for a long period of time.
I mean, that's a good point. I actually grind my gears. I might actually be able to wrap into a silver linings because I'm that good.
All right, I'm interested.
You know what grinds my gears?
What's that?
Oh, hold it, Mason.
Why'd you
when I'm
stop
told
recording?
to tell something and it just stops in the middle.
Story of your life, huh?
Yeah.
When it doesn't stop in the middle, we get a baby. Why are you deleting stuff?
Because I have to splice in the audio. Come on, Pat. This isn't the first time you've seen me do the podcast.
No, I just thought you would have already done that.
He'll learn one of these days on what exactly you're doing.
Remember,
That
Mason, when
day's
Pat
not
was
going to
super
be
late and I
today.
said I was having super anxiety? It's because of shit like this. That Pat has no idea what I'm doing.
What do you mean? I know you're normally much faster than me.
Real quick on the stream, Tim's playing Path of Exile at the moment, so he'll be in and out. Quick maths. I think that was a hit at Mason for something he said.
Nope. It was a hit at Patrick. 26 plus 2, 28 is quick math.
Quick math. Good old Ross Geller tearing you up over there.
I completely forgot we were in the high 20s.
You
I
started
can't believe
the
you made it to
episode.
the high 20s.
What's crazy, Pat, is you started the episode off saying, "Good day, Mams and Sir. Welcome to episode 28 of the Number 9 with Tommy podcast."
You want to know where I got the 28? I opened up the last thing I wrote.
And it was
said 27, and then wrote 28 on this one. And when I go to write the email to you for the episode description after this, I'm going to have to go look at it.
Damn, Tim's crushing us, dude.
What did he say?
He said, Mason's on the ball. Is he the host? I mean, listen, I'm down to have Mason on the episode or on the show every week. If Mason can clear out enough time, I think this makes it way more fun and way more entertaining when there's a guest on the show.
Yeah, that way Tom's pussy could take 2 dicks for once.
I love it.
I mean, for obvious reasons, for the next couple weeks, it'll have to be like this.
Yeah, currently, and I mean, we'll get into this later on the podcast.
We'll get into it probably in the grind my gears, anyways.
Oh yeah,
Wow, that's coming up right now.
yeah. Mason's got the Rona, so
Coming up next from Tom's basement, episode 28 of the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. Mason gets the run.
all right. We got 5 seconds. I'm gonna hit record. We're gonna record. Grind my gears. All right, ready? So, Mason, what grinds your gears, man?
Grinds my gears is when people.
What the hell just
Did we
happened?
lose
Say.
Mason?
Mason, you
Oh
just
my
caught
God.
out, man. You got to start over.
There we are. So when people say things just because they think it's the nice thing to say, okay? I'm an adult. Don't have to lie to me and sugarcoat shit, right? So my mother. Now Thursday, I wake up. I got no taste in my mouth. Middle of pandemic. I'm like, yeah, we know what the fuck's going on. Let me go get tested. I go get tested. Now I'm
What do
not
you
allowed
get
to leave
tested
my
for?
house. AIDS. No, the COVID-19. I get tested.
I have woken up and gotten tested a few times.
For AIDS.
Now, first off, I'm in this doctor's office, and there's people ahead of you, obviously, and they're calling people in. And then before she calls me in, she grabs other papers, so I knew something wasn't fucking good. Come to find out, positive COVID-19, and now I can't leave my house for 14 days. They record everybody that tests positive, and they send it to the state health department, so you can't leave your house for 14 days. You risk fines, you risk a whole thing. So I call and let people know. My mother's supposed to watch my daughter over the weekend. Obviously, that's going to change. So she goes, if there's anything if you need them from me, let me know. And now everybody says that, right? If you need something, let me know. And I got you. And I usually go, no, it's fine, but I can't leave my house, and I have to feed my family, so I need groceries. So I go on BJ's online on the app, and I go, let me order all this food for delivery.
BJ's.
Yeah, BJ's. All this food all these groceries for delivery, and right after I check out, I get an email, because of high volume, we can't deliver your food. Now my mother lives or works right there. Pickup window is right as she's getting out of work. So I'm like, great. Ma said, if I need anything, let her know.
True.
It's not that far of a drive. You think you can pick up my groceries? They're already paid for, already picked out. They'll bring them to your car. They're going to put them in the car for you. All you got to do is drop them at my doorstep, and I got it from there. And she couldn't fucking do it because she was tired after work. She had a long day at work. It's like, I can't physically leave my house. I just spent $300 for the next 2 weeks of groceries at least because I can't leave.
And she said,
Mom burn.
and she said, let me know if there's anything you need, hon.
Mason, you want to know how I know that you're not your mom's favorite kid?
Now, I keep saying I am because I'm the only one that stayed in Connecticut. They all left.
Yeah, and
But,
she's so impressed with you staying in Connecticut that she refuses to drive not out of her way to see you.
Yeah, it was. I mean, she had to drive 5 minutes out of her way just to bring my groceries.
She could have had a visit with the baby through the window, and she didn't even do that. She was like, nah.
No, not even once.
I mean, maybe she's scared of getting the Rona. You know what I mean? I wouldn't blame her.
I mean, then don't offer.
How old
right?
is she?
I don't think Mason's front porch caught it.
How old is she?
My mother is 58.
Oh, so she's not even in the
No, she's not.
the age range of.
But the point is,
dying.
don't offer.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I mean, I don't like people if I'm a big guy I'm a man of my word. So if I say something, I mean it. If I offer you help, I am gonna give it to you. Whether I want
what the fuck? If I offer you help, I'm gonna give it to you. What a sick fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Mason, I stand by. I mean this 100%. If you want to hang out, I'm down. I will take this Rona on the chin because I want to get it and be done with it. I will come cook you and your family dinner tomorrow night so that I can get this the fuck out of my life.
I mean, the benefit of that is I can't taste. I've never, I can't taste anything. So anybody could cook me dinner right now, and it's fine because.
Well, and Pat lived with me for 16 months and never made me dinner once. So
made Mason dinner a bunch of times. They come over.
Yeah, Pat has made me dinner multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never invited over. So
I mean, fuck. Even Emily's made Mason dinner. Jesus.
Emily's never made me dinner.
I know. That's
I'm your best friend.
Who says you're my best friend? You say you're my best friend.
Well, that's why you weren't the best man at my wedding, Pat.
Yes, I was. I had a name tag.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Pat,
so that's when I grind my gills and my silver lining, I guess. I mean, if you're going to tell someone you're going to do something, do it.
Did you hit us with a grind my gills like you're a fish
Yeah.
that's angry?
Yeah, I'm a fish now. No, I'm so fucking nostrily because of this goddamn COVID.
Yeah, it happens. Pat, anything you want to add to this grind my gears segment? Do you have anything that's grinding your gears?
No, I mean there are situations where I will give a pass for somebody giving the respectable offer and then backing out. It sounds like she didn't have much of a good reason. Like I'm tired is the exact opposite of the purpose of you extending out the offer. It's like, hey, I understand what you're going through. So given your circumstances, considering that there may be some kind of extenuating circumstances on my end, I will help you in any way that I can. So if Mason extends his hand and is like, hey, I hate to ask for help in general, but if it's possible, could you just drop these on my doorstep? And she's like, yeah, I fucking need a nap, dude. That's not really what I'm talking about with giving somebody an exception.
Hold on, I believe you said this in the story, and I may have missed it. She works right next to where the BJ's was?
Yeah, she works on the Prospect Waterbury line.
And you
Waterbury,
live...
BJ's is
Yeah, it's right there. And you live... Where does she live?
Naugatuck.
Mason.
Oh, so it would have been a little bit out of her way to stop it.
No, I'm not a monster. I'm not saying... I understand the Facebook bullshit, happy birthday. If there's anything you need, let me know. But it's family, right? Like,
I can actually tell
you
this
if my brother
right
got
now.
the Rona and he lives in Rhode Island, I'd drive him groceries if I had to.
Yeah, I see that point. Mason, is this the first time you've asked your mom to drop groceries on your doorstep?
Yes.
And if do you have enough for 2 weeks now, or is it considerable that you ask her again in the next 2 weeks?
No, I went and dropped like $300 so I don't have to do it again because it's a pain in the ass.
Okay, so it's not a common thing for you to ask your mom for BGs on your front step. I mean,
oh wow, it took a long way to get there.
Yeah, I want to take the scenic route for this burn.
Hey, Pat, can you do me a favor and move that mic just a little bit closer to your face?
Closer?
Yes.
I'm eating the fucking thing.
No, you're not coming through good on the podcast.
Son of a bitch.
This is like the Texas episode all over again.
Is that any better?
Yeah, it's all right.
How come mine looks so much smaller than yours?
Mine actually looks right where it should.
Yours is really thick.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
It's not very long, but it's pretty thick.
The people are definitely going to
like
enjoy
a cheese
yours
wheel.
more than they enjoy mine.
All right. Let's take...
What are you doing? You're going to take that out?
No. I'm just taking out because we're going to transition into the next thing, Pat, just like we do every week.
Double going crazy.
Hey, for those...
What's up with Timmy over there? La. Do we...
Oh, so Tim gave us some... Or Phobic... Phobic gave us some feedback in the chat that Pat's triggering my mic from over there.
Oh, that makes sense. So you should... I mean, I can't really move over anymore, but your mic's got to turn. Oh, that's okay, though.
It is turned.
So it actually turns.
It is turned towards me.
No, I'm saying turn it more, like, almost towards that wall. So
yeah, but the problem is I can't be too far away because... So, Tim, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at it in this file over here. I'm going to cover Mason up a little bit. So
Yeah, cover me.
So, like, these were... Like, that was where Pat was talking. So it's super low.
All I'm saying
and it's not going to come through.
You point it, like, at the whiteboard. So it stops picking me up, but it continues picking you up.
Well, if I pointed at the... That's what I just did.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
Discord might actually be shutting off his mic if it's hearing your mic.
The audio is not coming through Discord.
Okay.
All right.
Tim, other than that...
Oh, phone call. It sounds like there's a squirrel with some phobia on the phone.
Oh, Tim's... Phobic's calling me on the phone. Hello, sir?
I'm a little upset you didn't do this on speakerphone.
Hello? Hey. Oh, that... Pat, say something.
Tom, you got my fucking mic muted this whole time.
Oh boy.
What a piece of shit.
Oh boy.
What a fucking
Oh,
piece
no.
of shit.
Hey Tim, good call.
No,
I'm
Matt,
not.
why don't you swallow that microphone? You're a little far from it. You fucking asshole.
Oh shit.
All right. I'm gonna try and fix this real quick because now I'm not sure.
No reason not to.
Shit. All right. I'm gonna. Pat, say something. Fix it.
Jesus, it's loud. All right, turn his shit down now.
No, I'm on Star Wars, bro.
Hold on, Pat. We gotta fix a couple things before we do this.
Yeah, we,
No, like, stop talking. All right, YouTube, we're having some technical difficulty. Good thing Phobic is quite nifty with the computers and figured that out pretty soon. Or pretty quick.
okay, I can't do that anymore.
Were you holding your breath?
Yeah, I was trying to be funny.
Why are you so weird, dude? Um... Where is it? Oh, this isn't good.
What was that noise?
That was that doodaloo.
No. Pat, stop making noise. Pat, why don't you talk to people watching YouTube?
Motherfucker, you just told me to stop making noise.
That's true. I did. Mason's having a good time with that one. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this later, I think. Alright. Hey Tim, and Tim, when you see this, oh, he already said it's much better. Let me know how that sounds. Pat, say something.
Tom is a penis face.
It happens, man. That one was on me. I'm not sure why that wasn't picking up. I don't know what the hell happened. Now I forgot where we were at in the podcast. We
Just
did,
finished grind the gears.
yeah. So, which here we'll talk about it and see which one you want to do next.
Can't remember what was next.
We got
Movie pick.
you got
Would
a
you
movie
rather?
pick. All right, so we'll do the movie pick because we don't have movies to review this episode, which normally we would. So we'll talk about that and how Pat and I didn't watch our movies that we were supposed to.
Yeah, we gotta get that shit back on track.
He said much better. Good. All right, ready? All right, Mason. So you also got some a movie for us to review.
Oh yeah, I got a movie for you guys.
Hold on,
And,
before Mason reveals what the movie is, we need to set some guidelines, some ground rules. What
I haven't
happens
picked
if
my
we've
movies, so I
already
don't care
seen
what
it?
your gun rules
That's
are.
what I'm saying. So no, you're fine. You're fine. Tommy, what happens if we've already seen the movie?
Then how you doing? Keep it moving. We just don't watch it. I mean, so Pat and I are behind on movies anyway.
For the
We
record,
have to watch Idiocracy.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Idiocracy.
One, just hit me with it one more time.
Idiocracy. I can't say it, dude.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Nailed it.
Oh, I got it. Moot.
All right, so hold on. We've been sitting here really doing nothing, right? Like you're clicking some buttons.
Yeah,
just
I mean, I
talking.
was fixing the
I'm
stream.
still pouring sweat right now. It is so fucking hot down here.
Those are the meat sweats.
It's very comfortable to me down here.
You have the meat sweats.
Pat, before you came here, you had intercourse. And then you hopped in your car.
Allegedly.
And drove right here. Maybe you still haven't cooled down. It felt
wonderful.
Maybe you still haven't calmed your body down from having the intercourse.
How long have I been here? I've been here like 45 minutes. I'm still out of breath. You're probably right.
Yeah. He ate a pound of meatloaf.
Maybe a half pound tops.
I've never seen somebody inhale so much food so fast. He's about to start eating mashed potatoes
bullshit. We all
again.
work together. I know that's a lie.
Do
you remember the meatloaf?
Yeah.
Do you remember the meatloaf issue of Valvoline?
If we could tell that
I wasn't
story
there for that.
today, that would be fucking wonderful.
Let's hear it. Oh, hold on. Let's finish
Greatest
this.
story.
Hold on, real quick.
Whoa. Tom, while we're on this live podcast, can you go back and cut me in to the beginning of the episode? I will tell a joke, the first 2 grades of a joke. And then you cut me in each segment, and I'll tell a couple more grades, and we'll build
through
this
the whole
joke
thing,
through the entire podcast until the grand finale.
Pat, our podcast isn't that long.
Mason, do you want this to happen?
Don't know.
You know the joke, Mason.
Listen, I don't think we should do it.
Oh, fuck no. We're not doing that goddamn joke.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Special treat Thursday's episode and Wednesday's live stream, we'll do it.
Okay.
Because, I need a little bit more planning to make sure that happens.
All right. Write that on the board, bro. I don't want you fucking forgetting.
There, we'll write it on the board in our next commercial.
You gotta hold the joke. I want to see the first time you tell Emily that joke.
Oh, that's a good idea. I only FaceTimed with Steven today.
Huh?
My buddy.
Word. So, Mason, what's the movie you want us to watch?
I got a banger for you guys. Told you about it a little bit last night. The Outpost.
The Outpost.
The Outpost. It's on Netflix, so Patrick's cheap ass doesn't have to pay for movies.
Yeah, Mason, get on this podcast, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we're talking. IMDb's got a 6.8. All right.
It's not.
Rotten Tomatoes,
not a good
92%.
Really?
92. You've got Scott Eastwood,
Skeeter from
the younger of the
Varsity
Eastwoods.
Blues.
Clint's son.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom, he's in there. And you got this young kid, Caleb Landry Jones. He's kind of starting out. He's doing good. I mean, this movie is based on a true story.
You got
United
me
States
that
military action movie.
I like that too.
All right, I'm down. So we have to watch Idiocracy.
What?
Idiocracy.
Did you just make it worse?
I don't know.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. I can't say it.
Idiocracy.
Bro, what was the word you couldn't say at work that day?
Legality.
Oh my god. Dude, he tried to say legality like 45 times in a row. I was in fucking tears.
It was bad. So we're gonna watch that, and we're gonna watch the Outpost, and we'll try and do those. We'll have those for next Monday's episode.
Yo, Phobic Squirrel, these mashed potatoes are the shit, bro. You should try them.
Yeah, for those of you watching at home, Pat is shoveling mashed potatoes into his mouth because he was 45 minutes late and apparently couldn't eat dinner at home. Oh, that's good. Pat, I just want to let you know that audio is coming through on the podcast.
Well, they can fucking see me. So what?
The people listening.
Oh, that's right, because we're doing... Yeah, okay. Well, for the people on the radio, not on the computer screen, I just... filled some water up in a cup. Tommy has a sink down in the basement, which is wonderful. I've actually been using this cup since episode 1. It's never been washed. I continue to use the same water cup.
That's a true story.
It's what, like 3 months? Might be more than that.
Yeah, we started in August, so yeah.
You think Rona's going to stop me? Fuck that.
Yeah, it's got some shit growing in it.
So, you guys were going to tell a story about something that Meatloaf or something at work?
Yeah. Mason, how do you want this to go? You want to tell the story? You want to jump in? What do you want to do?
You know what? No, I'm such a fan of this story. I was there when it happened, but I'm such a fan. I think only you can do the justice that it deserves.
So this
In fact,
is
I'm gonna fold my mic up.
This is what happens. There are 5 people working a shift at the store. Okay. We unanimously agree that our meal choice for the day is meatloaf and 2 sides, right? So I'm gonna get like meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Mason's like meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn. Everybody's getting the meatloaf meal with 2 sides. So Jer Bear calls this fucking order.
Where are you getting this? Boston
Market.
Yep, no free ads. Okay.
So what? That's probably what, $10 for a meal?
Yeah, something like that.
So you're looking somewhere in the ballpark of a $50 bill. We all chip in. Jeremy comes back and is like, well, I should explain. Jeremy is monotone, to those of you who are not here with Jeremy ever. He is 100% monotone.
He is.
We all love him to death. He's the most lovable guy on the entire planet. Doesn't have a mean bone in his body. But it's funny as fuck to think of him like as a child asking his mom for candy in the grocery store, because I can't see him being excited about anything. I can't see him like having sex. I just, I'm definitely about to come inside you. I can't wrap my head around it. So anyways, Jeremy comes in completely defeated. His head is literally hung. He uses a lot of physical cues because he's monotone. So you can see like the pain in Jeremy. And he's just got like a grocery fucking shopping like trip in his hands, these bags. And he's like, you guys are, you're going to have to throw me a little more money. And we're like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? And he's like, we ordered 5 meatloaves and 10 family sides. So like, what? So there are legitimately fucking 5 Boston Market meatloafs and 10
whole
large
meatloafs.
Oh yeah, whole meatloafs, not
That's
slices.
awesome. I'd be so excited.
So listen, now this is all that's happened. We're not discouraged in any way. First off, Jeremy took the hit on the money. Second, I'm not going to throw meatloaf away. That's not happening. So between the 5 of us, and 2 of us did not eat very much, Mason, myself, and Jeremy destroyed these fucking meatloafs and
Awesome.
sides to the point where there were more customers coming in, and we were just pointing at like the lower ranking people, like, go do what it is we do, just do it faster and safer, please. It was fucking brutal. We ate so much meatloaf that day.
I love meatloaf.
It was a rough meal.
Yeah,
I like meatloaf.
I'm a big meatloaf guy.
All right, so we got movies done, Mason. We got the grind my gear. You want to do the would you rather's that you picked out?
A couple would you rather's picked out.
Mr.
Some that you
Ropp
guys
is
haven't
gonna
done
love
before,
these.
Some that I think
Dip, dizzy whistle, dip a dizzy whistle.
gonna hate.
Yeah, he's not a big
Dip Dizzy
fan.
Whistle hates them.
Yeah, he hates would you rather's, but this one's for you, Don. All right.
All right, guys.
Hold on. I gotta splice in some audio here for the podcast.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, I'm really upset about the about your mic. I can't believe I don't know what the hell happened.
It's amazing how many times we've had mic problems, but they're so like intermittent. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
we
do you know
don't
what's
have them
crazy,
every
dude? Is
episode
I
or
have
5
it
in a row.
Usually, the problem I have is when for some reason, when I unplug it from the computer, I have an issue with it. But
Well, and there was the time when you didn't realize that you should just leave them unmuted, and you kept muting and unmuting us, and you kept leaving one of us muted or
oh
unmuting
yeah,
us.
that was a bad one.
Yeah.
That was a real bad one.
What's funny is like I'm so nonchalant about all these things, Mason, and Tom fucking loses it. So he's mad at himself.
Yeah, I'm mad at myself because I don't like making mistakes, man. I take a lot of pride in this.
Listen, I've been here for 2. This is now the second live event that we have done. I've been on both of them.
I'll tell you what, this one I think is going a lot better than the first one.
It's a lot better. Well, we're also not just watching grown men wrestle naked.
Listen.
To be fair, they were not naked before.
Hey,
I mean,
for the people following along at home that maybe you were around for our first live stream, Mason, did you know that Pat McAfee is now part of NXT every week.
Yes. He's sponsored by McCafe's. He brings Frappuccinos to every match.
That's fucking fantastic. McFrappuccinos.
Is that for real?
Yeah, no, I haven't watched
No,
wrestling.
it's not fucking for real.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
Maybe.
Um,
Football season. I'm not watching wrestling. I mean, look at this. Look at the hat.
yeah, but it's
You
on
got
Wednesday.
one of the
It's
greatest
on
teams
Wednesday
in the
nights.
NFL right now.
It's on Wednesday nights.
Mason, did you know
Takeover.
that for $9.99 you can
NXT.
get the NFL Network and watch wrestling anytime you want, bro?
True story.
I have.
I'm almost
the
caught up.
WWE Network. Yes, I do have that.
Speaking of wrestling, Mason, when the live shows are back, our crew,
Absolutely.
our crew for the wrestling events is going to be so much larger than it was before, including, very possibly including, a friend of Wrecking Ball Legursky that may have some fringe benefits. Yeah.
And also a small baby because
Yeah,
Miss Washington
we're
weighed
going
in
to
and
get her
said
an
that.
NEW onesie.
Miss Washington weighed in and said that this live is way better than the last one.
You know what would make this live event even better? Having that beautiful, sweet, angelic woman on the fucking podcast live with that fucking laugh going on.
laugh.
Her laugh, oh god, it's so
I'm
great.
sure that we'll have Erica on for an episode. I'm sure
I
we can
agree.
do that.
I agree.
I mean, I would need another headset. We could have her come down at the end of the show and do like 10 minutes. With
What
it.
am I seeing on that bottom screen?
Which
What is
one?
that? Move the cursor to the left. Up. Who is that?
Mason?
Oh, that's Mason?
Yeah.
I don't have a good angle.
This here is what's over here, but
Yeah, so I see Mason, obviously, with his
this
glasses
picture
and his
that
hat.
we're looking at
The top one?
is
You and I.
this screen here.
Yeah.
This screen
Yeah.
is what our stream is.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I couldn't see it just because I'm so far to the side.
Yeah, it happens. All right, so we got the Would You Rathers. You guys ready?
Would you rather's?
Ready? 1, 2. So Mason, you got some Would You Rathers for us.
Yeah,
I think
I
you
got,
said 7 of them, right?
There's like 6 of them.
6. All right, let's hear them.
6 of them. Some of them are just quick. Some of them are a little bit deeper.
Hey, for those of you watching along at home, if you want to chime in with your answers for Would You Rathers, I will gladly read them for the podcast.
So Dip Will is going to hate these because he doesn't like them, but
Pat
I
is
don't work for
using
him
a
anymore, so I
Tupperware
don't
lid
care.
to hide him hitting his vape.
Mason, tell me if you can hear this, please.
I can a little bit. A little bit.
Mason, there's a no phone policy if you cannot have that
Yeah,
chime.
I'm sorry.
Mason, that's not a thing.
I
Have no fear. You're fine.
All
all right. So would you rather?
at 9:15?
Would you rather your shirts be always 2 sizes too big, 1 size too small?
Hold on.
Wait, what was the question?
Yeah, start over.
Would you rather your shirts
Oh, okay.
always be 2 sizes too big or one size too small?
Well, I live in a shirt that's 1 size too small, so that.
Phew.
My skin is 2 sizes too small.
I mean,
for
I
my
gotta be
body.
honest here. I gotta be honest. If I wore a shirt, if I wore a shirt that was 2 sizes too big, I'd be wearing a quilt. So,
That's a goddamn fact.
yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna
Size too
wear
small.
a size too small. Erica just wrote into the live chat and said, "So we can see you behind the Tupperware lid, Pat."
I wasn't. Oh, you fuck! I wasn't hiding behind it. That's so
No,
good.
I agree. That's the
Damn
right
it.
answer on that.
Tim
One size too
chimed in.
small.
Phobic Squirrel chimed in and said 1 size too small as well.
That's because
Imagine
he's
wearing a
chiseled
suit
from
and you have
fucking
that shirt
stone.
that's just way
I
too
would
big.
fuck Phobic Squirrel. That's not fair.
Oh, now who's the gay one?
If Phobic Squirrel's involved, I guess I am. To be fair, if you were going to be gay, you would also have to be incestuous and gay. So you're probably better off not joining me on this one.
True story. Next one, Mason.
All right. So would you rather have large spiders crawling in your house
Oh,
or
yeah.
numerous crickets jumping in your house?
Mason, do you listen to the podcast?
So you did this one already, right?
Yeah, I did. We did.
I couldn't remember. Okay, yeah, we did that one.
I couldn't remember either. It was one of the ones like, eh. Also, it's the spiders. Always the spiders.
Erica chimed into the last question and said, "Always too big. You can always tie it in a knot or belt it."
You better
As a
not
woman, that
mention
works.
that again.
You better not. As far as the spiders and the crickets go, Phobic chimed in and said crickets. I too am going to chime in and say crickets. There is no way I'm messing around with spiders.
We've already been through this. So, if the spiders are non-poisonous and non-venomous, I would let spiders crawl all over me just for the enjoyment of spiders crawling all over me.
My brother had lizards when I was growing up. Man, we had crickets get out of that cage, and they breed so fucking fast.
Bro,
they're so gross.
I tried to eat a cricket live.
Spiders all day.
No, I'm good with the spiders.
I got dared to eat a live cricket one time, and as soon as that motherfucker was in my mouth, the little chirping it does by moving quickly. That thing bounced all over my mouth so fucking fast. I freaked out. I was trying to open my mouth and get him out. He wouldn't fucking get out. Oh my god.
They're gross, man.
Not a chance. All right, what's the next one?
So would you rather swim a mile through dead bodies or shit?
Shit.
What? I don't. Am I just like crawling on the dead bodies, or am I like pushing them?
I mean, you're swimming.
So you're in like a river or something with a bunch of dead
bodies. Imagine
a
lake full of dead bodies and another lake just full of shit.
It would be very useful to know how long the bodies have been deceased, A, and B, what the diet that the shits came from consisted of.
That's actually a great point. I would
like
rather
if I'm in
through
a canal of corn, that doesn't really bother me.
Than bodies.
Phobic also chimed in
for 2 months.
So Phobic also wants to know, what is the state of the dead bodies, like decomposing or like fresh?
I mean, it's a mile of them. I'm assuming we got a little bit of each. You can't get a mile of dead bodies that quickly.
Let's assume optimally, right? The bodies just got killed, okay?
Just a mile of them.
Yeah, a mile of freshly killed bodies. And let's assume that these are some fairly solid logs. I'm going to go with dead bodies all day.
Solid logs? I'm going solid logs.
Yeah.
You can't.
I'm not really sure which way. If it's, I don't know, man. Dead bodies kind of freak me out, I'm gonna go with logs.
Right?
This goes back to me. I refuse to share the bathroom with a significant other because there are things that I do in the bedroom that shouldn't be mixed with things that they do in the bathroom. And if I have to swim through one of these things, I would rather swim through the dead bodies because I don't want to stop having.
Because you fucked a dead body before.
No, because I don't want to stop playing anal with the female of my choosing. But if I swim
it's not their shit.
No, but still, it's gross. And I have no problem. I won't have sex with any more dead bodies. You know what I mean? I'll stop right now.
No, I'm going shit.
Yeah, I'm going with shit.
Ugh.
And then right into the shower.
Phobic also is going with the bodies.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Miss Washington has not chimed in yet for that one. Next one, Mason.
Would you rather only be able to see 10 minutes into your own future anytime you want, or be able to see into anyone's future entirely, but only 10 times throughout your life?
What the fuck?
That is
a complicated question.
Yeah, I had 3 fast ones and I got three deep ones there.
Hold on, man. Hold on. So say it again because I missed part of it.
All right. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your future anytime you want, or see entirely into someone's future 10 times in your life?
Somebody's future?
So anybody, anybody but yours. So you could see Patrick's or Erica's future. Actually, Erica's, I don't know because it would include you. That might be a gray area. But yeah, you could see 10 minutes into yours anytime you want, or 10 people's throughout your life.
I'm going to say other people's because this actually goes back to the whole 9/11 and Steven getting fuck me. Tommy?
Steven fucked you. Got it.
Make that delete.
Oh, boy. All right, hold on.
My beef.
This is going to be hard to do.
My bad. It would be easier to call him and be like, "Hey, can we use your name?"
Yeah, or shoot him a
text.
text.
Crazy is how many times are we going to say it in this one episode?
That's all right. I keep saying Phobic's name, so
it's true. Oh, Tom broke it. Man, we should have started earlier, guys. It's getting late because this actually goes back to the whole.
Okay, I got it.
And it's deleted.
She gone.
And cue us back to where we were.
All right, so you said
Patrick
you're going to look into...
Because. Hey, other people's because. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
All right, so...
This goes back to Captain America being shipped away to war. Had I had the ability to see that everything was going to play out okay, that would not have been the worst moment of my life, and that would be nice. Did you fuck up my microphone again? I noticed you put my mic inside my mouth again.
It's good right there. It's good right there.
Is it?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with other people's future. I think 10's a pretty good one.
I'm going my own.
All right. Phobic also said his own, and Miss Washington also said her own.
I don't. But
so I'm the only one
thing.
that's different.
If you look at your future, can you alter it?
No.
So what's the
Isn't
fucking
that like some
benefit of seeing the
butterfly
next
effect
10
shit?
minutes?
So Captain America's going to war, and you see the future. If it comes out good or it comes out bad, it doesn't matter. You can't change it anyways.
No, but if I know it's going to come out good, then I can stop fucking stressing.
But you know now it's going to come out good. But back then, if it came out bad, you know,
Yeah, you would have been even.
what was it going to do? Just going to ruin your life earlier, or ruin your day earlier, or whatever?
Yeah, at least I would have gotten the pain out of the way.
Phobic said not true. I'm not sure which part.
I don't know how you really ever get over, like, I can't imagine the families that have lost family members in battle. It's the fuck, like every song that comes on the radio, every fucking commercial, every football game in November. I don't know how families recover from military loss. The thought of it that just destroys
I lost
me.
someone real close to me back in 2006. Right, he was a Marine caught an IED in Iraq.
Yeah.
And you know what? It still sucks a lot of the time, but
Yeah,
that
man.
pain over, what is it, 14 years? It dulls.
I mean,
It's
you're legitimately taking people who are willing to exchange their freedom for yours. They're saying, I will give up my life so that you don't have to. And then they're put in the position where they have to give up their life. That's so fucked to me.
Yeah, it's sad. Phobic chimed in and he says, if you see the future, you can change it. Your idea would insist on not having free will, which as humans we have. So he thinks if we can see the future, we can change it.
See,
can
that
you
makes
change
more
someone
sense.
else's future?
Yeah. Well, you can
Because then I'm
warn
going
them.
mine because I can change mine. But if I see Pat's and I can't convince him to change the way he's living, I
but
can't
you can
change his
tell
future.
them. But you can tell them what's going to happen.
That's
Reminds
true.
me of that TV show in the 90s. Remember Daily Edition?
No.
Early Edition?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, man, he used to get the newspaper every day, a day early.
Uh,
So on Sundays he got Monday's paper, and he had to go and change all the fucked up things that happened
What a
on Monday and
wonderful
Sunday.
fucking storyline for a show. That's awesome.
Well, it's like the Butterfly Effect movie.
Well,
Yeah.
that was past.
Yeah, it's past.
Yeah. All
So
right.
like
He
on
was reading his
Sunday,
journal entries.
a paper would show up on his doorstep, he'd open it and be like, on Monday this kid's gonna die. And then he has 24 hours to save that kid's life, and it's out of the paper.
That's pretty sweet.
Interesting. Phobic also said, I also choose to see my own future for that reason. It's fair enough. Next one, Mason?
I got the
Let's hope it's
last
not
one
as
here.
deep.
This one's a little bit weird. Would you rather find out for certain that there is a God, but he's judging us according to the Bible, or that we're actually created by aliens and they're just observing us like zoo animals?
Zoo animals.
Yeah, zoo animals.
I mean,
Really?
according to the Bible.
Yeah, we'd all be persecuted.
Yeah,
dude.
we would be so fucked, bro.
Yeah, but then we're just captive beings.
Purgatory
like,
doesn't
in a
exactly sound
galactic
great.
zoo.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what we are, dude. I mean, that's
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't change shit. I'm going zoo, I guess.
In defense of this question, I mean, 2020 is basically the book of Job on a bigger scale. They're just fucking with us anyways. If there is a God, this literally is a grander scheme book of Job.
Yeah, I'm going zoo. Throw me some crackers. Pet me behind my ears.
Phobic chimed in and said, I'm gonna go with God.
Really?
Interesting.
That is a saintly fucking answer.
Well, he is a saint.
Interesting.
All right. That's it for Would You Rathers, Mason?
That's it.
All right. God, I really hope the audio on the podcast
doesn't reflect your errant behavior. What are you doing?
Erica chimed in and said, God, there's a lot of messed up things in the Bible, too. Yeah, but I think that's part of our reason of not picking the God thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you went with God, I mean, technically in the book of Genesis, every time you had your period, you'd have to bring the local priest 3 turtle doves.
You have to what?
You have to bring the local priest or pastor, like, turtles or doves, depending on which translation it comes from.
Oh, like a heavy flow or a light flow. I get
in the
it.
whole being gays against the Bible and all that. It was in the same book that said that if you have your period, you're unclean, and you have to bring the priest turtle doves.
That is interesting. That doesn't sound so bad. It's just a trip to the local church. You know, no big deal.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of these books are kind of messed up over the years. Translations and from old dialects that don't exist anymore, and paraphrased and paraphrased and paraphrased.
Yeah, you ever watch fucking like a German porno that's got American subtitles and something that they say is just, it's off. Like, instead of like I'm about to come, they're like, I'll be arriving shortly.
So, did you ever see the stand-up act, Bert Kreischer, I Am the Machine?
Yes.
No.
That's hilarious.
So he goes to a trip to Russia, and like he only knows certain things in Russia, and like the Russian mob comes on the train one day, and he's like, "I'm the machine," and the guys think he's hilarious, and they take him under his wing, and he gets drunk with them the entire time he's in Russia. So he has a podcast called Two Bears, One Cave, and he's talking about the translation.
Yeah.
That he found out years later that in Russia he literally is just this fat kid on a train that says, "I'm a car." And like that's because there's no real translation for the machine. It's just I am a machine. I am the car. All machines have the same name in Russia.
So did they think he was just like some sweet special needs kid, and they just like took him under their wing to be nice?
I don't know. They just thought he was amusing to them, so they were like, "Oh
That's
yeah, come with us."
great.
But yeah, he found out later that he just literally yelled, "I'm a car," and that's it.
That's one of the funniest. I like him a lot. My wife does not really like him that much.
Why?
Really?
Why'd you write this question, but you hit file?
No, I hit it because I'm not sure if I spliced it in. So I want to remind myself to go back and look. And I don't want to play it on the live stream.
Erica doesn't like Bert Kreischer, huh?
We got some other things here. So even if we were, so Phobic said, even if we were being judged by God, he gave us his only son to purge us of our sins. True. And then Erica said something about that's a lot of bird poop.
That's a lot of what?
That's a lot of bird poop?
Because you got to bring the turtle doves to the priest.
Oh, I thought we were talking about how Mason's nickname was Birdcage.
What the
yeah, the nickname was Birdcage.
All right, so we got Would You Rather's done. We did a movie pick. We did Grind My Gears. You got a bedtime story?
Man, I don't really have any good bed. I lived a pretty vanilla life. Are we actually recording?
Just live on YouTube.
But are we recording?
Like I said,
I
have that one story. I got caught bare-assed.
Wait, with a girl you were having sex with?
Yeah.
And who caught you bare-assed?
Hold on, are we gonna tell this story on the podcast, or are we not gonna? Or are you just gonna tell it?
You know what? I'll tell the story.
I'm so excited for this.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to segue into it. We can't just start off.
Yeah.
All right, Mason. So we got one other topic left, I guess, because you couldn't come up with a silver lining, or you kind of. I think you did earlier.
I sewed it into my grinding gears.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So we got a bedtime story, and you said we were doing it live on YouTube, and you were saying that we didn't have one, and now you do have one. So what do you got, man?
My wife listens to this. It's a little weird, but she knows that I wasn't a virgin when we met. So I guess who the hell cares?
You weren't?
Close.
Huh? Close.
Very close. I mean, my actual body count looks like Patrick's Call of Duty body count. You know what I'm saying?
You cocksucking piece of shit.
It's not good. You know, kill death ratio. Not a lot of headshots either, my friend.
0.01.
Oh, shit. You piece of shit.
But there is one time where some random stranger in the Naugatuck State Forest saw my entire bare ass and dick.
Nice.
And
Damn, man.
you know when you're young.
What were they out looking for stars that night?
I don't know if it was a place that people used to go. I guess they used to go there, hang out and smoke, or hang out and do whatever else at night.
Are we just gonna breeze by my joke?
I didn't get it.
I didn't hear it.
They're out there with one of those things looking at stars. They saw
Telescope.
a telescope.
Yeah, I get
Classic.
it. Telescope.
Jeez.
There you go.
Mason, in similar fashion, I was at Burr Pond. Tom, you're familiar with Burr Pond?
Yes.
That's a state park as well. And I was having sex on one of their picnic tables. A very specific type of sex was I having. And there was just a random jogger that just like was watching as he jogged by. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to stop. Like, I'm not going to tell him if this is happening right now. He can just keep
In the middle of the day?
Oh, yeah, it was daytime.
What the hell's the matter with you, dude?
So this was night.
I got caught up in the moment, bro. What do you want me to say?
I was
You
a
got caught up in the moment
respectable
of having
17-year-old.
poop sex in the middle of the park in the middle of the day.
Tease with the tease, bro.
You're a sick individual.
I was a respectable 17, 18-year-old guy, all right? I had a 92 Jeep Cherokee.
How old was the guy you were with?
I was older than me. No, so I pick up my girl, and now I'm not a small guy. I never have been a small guy. We used to fold down the back seat. But there's a mechanism on those old Cherokees that were made out of plastic for how you would fold them down, and it broke one day doing the deed. I broke that plastic piece, so I knew if I put my back seat down again, I ain't getting it back up.
Okay.
So I decided instead what I'm going to do is turn her sideways in the front seat.
Yeah.
I'm instead outside of the car, and I'm going to go at it with an open door.
Sure.
Nice.
Now, it's nighttime. It's dark out. So you'd think I would see if anybody's sneaking up on me.
Hold on.
Because
it's dark out, you think you would have a better shot at seeing somebody sneaking up on you.
It's a road. I mean, you have to drive up there. You can't just walk. So you have to have your headlights on to see this road.
Okay. By that logic, I see your point.
So it's at the top of the Naugatuck State Forest, which is up a road. It's a very dark road in Naugatuck, and you have to have your headlights on, or you're going to kill yourself, basically.
All right, I'm with you.
And I mean, we got into it, and during the thralls of passion, I guess you'd say, I forgot that I was the lookout at the same time as the thruster, and I stopped looking down the
That's
hill
what you get for
until
pulling double duty, bro.
yeah, no headlights on the old, on the ass cheeks. I'm not jumping through the car like Lassie. So I now have to run around with my pants to my ankles to get to the driver's seat to drive off.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, there's some random guy in the Naugatuck State Forest that saw my entire ass, dick, the whole 10-pound ball bag and everything.
I like it.
Mason has monstrous testicles, from what I understand.
I'm not sure why you would know that.
Everybody
they
seems
kind of
to
are
know.
like the thing of legend, bro.
Okay. I've only been caught doing something sexual once.
Did you say sexful?
Sexual.
Oh. Who caught you?
The security guard at the movie theater in Southington.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a one-time deal.
Jeez, I wish I'd only been caught once.
Yeah.
I've never been caught by a parent.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been caught by a parent.
I had.
Did your black mother, has she caught you?
My mother. So actually, let me get back to that question. Don't forget that you asked me that. I was getting a blowjob from a girl, and her fucking father walked in. So,
oh my god, dude!
Hold on. So I fucking flip my shirt down over my meat and two veg, right? And I'm like, I got this, because he's just gonna sit there and break our balls. He was like, "What are you guys doing here, making out?" Just trying to be funny. And the whole while, I'm trying to hide a hard-on over my just like loose t-shirt. And nothing is put away. Like, I'm unbuttoned, unzipped, cock. My balls are sitting on my jeans, right? And I'm just like, this guy needs to go away. And he's like, hey, since you're here, you want to help me change this light real quick? Which is, of course, on the ceiling. So I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah, he knew what you were doing, bro.
So she was like, She was like, no. He always helps you with everything. You show me so I can learn. And I was like, good fucking play. Oh, man. She got me out of it.
Jeez. I would have rocked you right in the face.
Yeah.
That guy knew. He knew. There's no way he didn't know.
Yeah. That's obvious.
Hold on. About my mother. Right. So, I am not actually hooking up with this girl. I'm making out with the girl. I had a couch in my
Your
bedroom.
mother?
Your mother?
No. This story's going to end up with my mother. Not
Making out with your mother?
No.
You're ending the story by hooking up with your mother.
Listen, I can do much worse than my mother, okay? So
She's a beautiful black woman.
No, I am making out with this girl from high school. We were on the track and field team together, and we're making out. Actually, she was older than me. This was like the first time, she was quite a few years older than me. She was like 3 years older than me. So I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a Mac. So we're making out on the couch in my bedroom. I have a little 2-seat love seat in my bedroom. And my fucking mom walks in. Now, this is no problem. My mom's not going to break my balls about kissing a girl in the house. But she sees a tin of Altoids when they're brand new. They just come out. You guys remember those tins? They still exist.
Yeah.
So she's like, what are you guys doing? Like joking around. I'm like, we're watching a movie. We forgot to press play. Because now there's nothing going on in the room. And she's like, oh. Do you need condoms every time you watch a movie? And I'm blood red. I'm like, Mom. And she's like, no, I'm just curious how often you use that much protection to watch a movie. And I'm like, Mom, please don't do this. Why are you doing? I'm thinking she's trying to embarrass me on purpose. She's thinking that I'm lying to her about having sex. So we go back and forth like 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, Mom, come on, point to the condom. So she points to the Altoid tin, and I open it, and I'm like, they're breath mints, Mom. And she's like, oh, you two kids have a good day. And just, like, runs out of my room because she feels bad. Oh, man. So, there you go. That was real cool in front of the senior.
Your mom's a saint.
She really is.
Yeah. Confusing woman, but...
All right.
Why's my mom got to be confused?
Yeah, why is she
No,
confused?
we were talking about this off air before you showed up because you were, watching Robin Hood Men in Tights. For the longest time, thought you were adopted.
That's
Mainly
fair.
because you're ginger hair.
Yeah, you're ginger hair. So I've known you for many years. I've met your mother about a year ago now. I knew your mother's name long before that.
Pretty distinctive.
Black female name.
Yeah, very black, very female.
Your mother is not a big black woman, but if that name was written down for a TV show, Jack Hay would get the part.
I have said my mother's name on probably 100 occasions in my life to like a new person that has then responded, holy shit, your mom's black? And I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, what? How is that the fucking response?
It's like if I told you my father's name was Juan, but I wasn't Mexican. Like, it's just...
Well,
it's so fucking funny.
We shouldn't say Mexican. Of the...
Latino?
Yeah, Latino
descent?
Yeah. All right, so we got Mason's bedtime story. Pat, anything else you want to add into the show?
Yeah. Let's see. So I took just a little bit of time and saved like some random questions. So we'll just spitball a couple of them. Bro, I'm going to put this on the Instagram, but my father, who never sends me really funny shit, right? He sends me very much like, I don't know, like aggressively funny, but not funny because it's so aggressive. So he sends me a meme that says, I bought a chicken to make sandwiches, but it doesn't. It just shits on the floor.
That's funny.
Fucking real funny.
Hey, real quick, while you're looking those up, anybody that's not watching the game right now, I just looked at the score of the Saints-Bucks tonight. The Saints are up 28-0. Not even, it's 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and Saints have the ball again.
Jesus.
Yeah, who saw that coming? Huh?
I expected a high-scoring game, but on both sides.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I picked the Bucks.
I'm almost positive I picked the Bucks.
And I'm in first place.
I would have picked the Saints on that one.
For those of you who don't know, Pat and I do a football pool every. It's a weekly thing. and I actually have been doing pretty well in it, with the
I
exception of
definitely
last
picked
week.
the Bucks.
And
Hey, what that Arizona game? You guys picked the wrong team on.
Yeah, that did not go well.
Yeah.
Fuck, Tom picked the Raiders over the Chargers, though, when he got that one.
yeah, dude. Raiders
Holy
are pretty
shit.
good.
The Seahawks got beat by the Bills.
Yeah, now I'm in
No,
second
the
place
Seahawks
because
got destroyed by the Bills.
yeah, it was bad.
That
I
was
see
a
that coming
bad.
in.
I was voting for the Seahawks because the Bills need to get put in their place in this division right now.
All right, Mason, calm down. This isn't Thursday's show. For Thursday's show, we do all our football review stuff.
Yeah,
So
someone's got to represent Miami here, and you guys don't ever give.
Tua.
I just like usually when we record on Sunday nights, I reference the football game that's on, so I make sure I say I just happened to look, and it's not looking good for the Bucks. Anyway, Pat, you got your questions you want to go over?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions.
All right, we'll end the show with those.
Phobic Squirrel. Mrs. Twashi. Feel free to chime in. And
anybody else watching in the YouTube.
I should mention, I screenshotted, so I found several lists of, and then I poked through the questions to make sure they were decent questions. So I have not pre-read these questions because I felt like that would have given me an unfair upper hand.
Oh, so some of these might suck?
Yes. Well, no, I won't read any that suck. But I don't want you to be like, why did you not prepare answers? Because I didn't read the fucking questions.
Okay, sounds good. Well, just like anything else you do for this podcast, you don't prepare.
Why is Patrick not prepared?
Yeah. So question number 1. If you had a boat, what would you name it?
Oof.
I'm going to go with Sunshine Seaman. What? Like somebody who's on a boat as a seaman.
Yeah, that's why you name it that.
What?
You're always
what
talking
other
about
reason would
fucking
there be?
dicks and cum in your
What?
mouth.
Oh my god, I'm
Tom's
talking
vagina.
about the
That's what
aquatic
Pat calls
lifestyle.
Yeah. What would I name a boat?
What Phobic Squirrel rate?
Boat 1.
Boat 1.
Nice.
I don't know. Sweet pea. How's that?
Sweet pea?
Yeah.
You got any answer for why?
Nah, that's what I call my wife sometimes.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd have to call it I miss my daughter because my wife would leave me.
Nice.
She doesn't like boats.
I'm not a big fan of boats either. Next one, Pat.
I'm going to branch off and ask a second question off of this one. The first part of this question now becomes, what is the closest thing to real magic?
Erica would name her boat Clementine. I know why.
My.
The son her dad used to call her.
Okay.
What's the
So I
closest
should
thing to
name
real?
my boat Abysmal Failure?
You know what you should name your boat. Fuck. I don't know, man. I don't like what's real magic.
The closest thing to real magic.
My wife does this thing.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know, man. Is that a riddle or something?
It sure seems like it, doesn't it?
So no, I got an answer for this. I watch a lot of magic shows. I enjoy
fucking
magic
love
shows. Usually at kids' parties.
Miss Mason chimed into the chat there and said, "I heard that."
Oh, she heard that shit, huh?
The closest thing to real magic.
It freaks me out when the guys do the mental magic. When you have a mentalist.
Yeah, listen, that's the next part of my question is, do you think there are real magicians out there?
No.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, I just realized this. Good thing Erica said it. That's not what her dad used to call her. Her dad used to call her son nuts. It's because of some song, "Oh My Darling."
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling, Clementine.
Yeah, I guess some song or something. I'm not sure what
you said. I just realized this.
No,
because Erica said it.
Yeah, and then instantly I remember what her dad used to call her.
Okay.
Erica, I'm sorry for this, but when Erica was a kid, there was a cartoon by Hanna-Barbera that used to sing that "Oh My Clementine" song. We were too young for that.
what was that, in the 60s or something?
Yeah, it was something like the first cartoons.
That's not nice, Mason.
It was Hanna-Barbera, man. There's some old-ass cartoons.
What's the next question?
I'm going to say the closest thing to real magic is inspiration. Like people's ability to inspire people, whether it's for good or for evil. Like your ability to control somebody else's behavior by just being passionate enough, I think is crazy. And some like The Rock has fucking millions and millions of people who, if he said, tomorrow, punch somebody in the face, and record it, there would be 50,000 people who are like, all right, fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking magical. I do think real magicians exist. Absolutely. I think that...
So you think magic is real?
I think that some people are capable on some level of something like magic, yes. Next question.
Tim Phobic says, I've got nothing on the magic thing. I was going to say things like science.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good answer. Magic and science are kind of, adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay. This is, I'm trying to think. I guess I shouldn't try to think. I should read it. Who is the messiest person you know?
Miss Washington chimed in and said, baking equals real magic.
When she does it, that's the goddamn truth.
Who is the what person I know?
Who's the messiest person you know?
My son.
I feel like every parent's answer is their child.
My son's a goddamn slob.
The messiest
Yeah, my
person
daughter.
Phobic chimed in and said, Erica's baking equals magic as well. For those of you who don't know, my wife's an amazing cook. That's why I look the way I look.
I have several ex-girlfriends who could be kind of interchangeable for the messiest person I know. You people, Miss Washington and Miss Mason, are just an interesting breed. Like, you have so many things, so many bottles of product, so many fucking different tools for...
All right, since Pat brought it up, I wasn't going to throw this out there, but because my wife's watching and listening live.
And only 45 feet away. I mean, she will kill you.
Yeah, she is she can be, not necessarily always, but she can be very, very messy.
That's not fair, because she cleans up all the time. Like, she can create a mess, but she also cleans up her own mess.
Yeah, and I guess.
But actually, by that logic, the exes that I'm talking about, I'm blaming them for while they have all of their stuff out, not like for actually being like dirty.
Yeah, for like, I don't know anybody that's real like dirty, but no, messy. I
think all like preteen to teen boys go through a very nasty fucking dirty phase.
I'm messy, like in the kitchen.
Erica just said, I'm messy.
When I'm cooking, I make a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not the cleanest person, but I don't think I'm messy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, next question.
All right. What did Tim, the Phobic Squirrel, say?
I told you, Erica's baking equals magic.
Did he answer the messiest person he knows question?
Not yet.
Okay. Got a little delay. This is a stupid question, so I'm going to skip it. And then we're going to go to, what's the most useless talent you have? Well, this one's easy for me. I can wiggle my ears. Which is never... Oh, Tom can too.
Whoa, Tom can move his whole fucking forehead and his hairline.
That's what happens.
The fuck is that?
It's not a... I can move my... I'm not really sure that's a talent.
There's tons of people who can't do it, man.
Really?
Yeah, and they're astounded that you can. And they're like, what the fuck? Your whole head moves. I'm like, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just like a muscle, I guess.
Yeah, I've always been able to do it.
Yeah, but it is completely useless. It's never helped me once.
Well, it sucks, though. Like, I don't know if this happens to you when you're doing it, but if I do it, like, some...
Tickles your ears on the inside?
No, like...
Never mind, fucking me either. Oh, my God. I wish I just let you speak. What was your thing? I'm curious.
Never mind, fucking me neither. They like get stuck. like if I do it too much, then it gets like stuck in that position. I can't release that like muscle or whatever.
I feel like that's no better than what I asked.
Phobic chimed in and said he could also move his ears.
Well, I gotta tell you, I really felt like this is a pretty rare thing when I listed it.
Erica says that she can wiggle her eyebrows.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Erica, can you come downstairs, please?
Yeah, I want to get this live on the thing. We'll do it once we end the podcast. We'll do it live on YouTube.
Mason and Masonette.
Yeah, I don't really have anything useless as far as useless skills go, or hidden stupid talents like wiggling my ears.
Yeah, I mean,
are you like?
I can pick things up with my toes. I have a big space between my big toe and my next toe.
That's
I use
a pretty
it like
good
a monkey.
one, bro. What do you mean you don't have any useless talents?
That's gross.
Yeah, I have monkey feet and I pick things up with it all the time.
What do you? Hold on. The fact that you can is one thing. The fact that you do is a completely different fucking thing.
Oh,
like,
you ever
it's a
drop
useless
something, don't wanna
talent,
bend
so I
over?
utilize it as often as possible.
I dropped a sock and you just pick it up with your foot.
Phobic says that's a super useful talent. Miss Mason is double jointed fingers.
Like you can touch the front, like the outside of your forearm with the fucking like the nail side of your fingers.
Oof.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Mason, is that what she's talking about?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
She knows I would probably throw up on her if she did it in front of me.
What? I would ask her for a backhand job.
Ugh.
Like, wrap those bitches around this thing.
What?
Can you give me the most knuckly hand job ever? I just want to feel the knuckles on my cock.
Oh my god, I'm so interested. It'd be ribbed for his pleasure.
Oh, she locks her center knuckles.
Huh?
Like this part.
She does like the cat hand.
Like that?
Yeah, but all of her fingers. It's super creepy. I know what she's talking about. It's gross.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
all
weird.
of her fingers, man. She looks like a cat.
Just bend the tips.
That's how she got our daughter.
All right, I think that's a good spot to stop the podcast.
Motherfucker, I didn't get to finish my questions.
Oh,
you got fucking...
You said that was the last one.
No, I didn't. I said I'm going to skip this one.
And then this was the last one.
No.
All right, so we got one more question. Never mind.
We got two more questions.
Two more questions. All right, sorry.
But I'm going to skip this one, so now there's one more question.
This one sucks too, so I'm not going to do it.
Unfortunately, my answer is abundantly obvious to this question. What is the worst smelling place you've ever been?
In Patrick's bathroom.
Well, Patrick's bathroom only smells like bleach, ever.
Not if you follow Tommy in it.
Yeah, except for that time Tom took a dump at the house.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was the worst smelling place I've ever been.
That was dreadful.
That was for the live stream.
It was awful.
The first live stream.
Such a pungent poop.
Worst smelling place I've ever been. I mean, the New Jersey Turnpike is god awful.
Oh, that's funny. The Incredible Hulk makes us roll the windows down the entire time we're on the Jersey Turnpike because he likes that smell.
Actually, you know what's worse than that? I don't care what anybody says. If you're driving through South Carolina, the paper mills when you're on 95, it's one of the worst smells I've ever smelled in my entire life.
So, unfortunately, I worked as a custodian for a while at the Walmart. The female bathrooms, their receptacles, if you will, I would dry heave every night dumping those fucking things. It's the worst
stomach
fucking
was so
smell.
full from sucking them dry.
God damn it, Mason.
Patrick called them the juice box.
What the fuck? No, it's you know what the only thing that smells like it is, and this will make sense to both of you. Dirty transmission fluid, just regular ATF transmission fluid, but used. It smells fucking horrific.
Ugh.
Erica sent a video of her wiggling her
Play
eyebrows.
the video for me.
Yeah, what am I?
Huh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, Mason.
That's alright.
Fucking burn. You can just send him the text, you asshole.
Mason, what's the dirtiest or the smelliest place you've ever been?
Smelliest place I've ever been.
Anybody watching in the chat?
I had to
smelly
do.
place?
So I used to be a land surveyor, and I had to do a survey at one of the shit refineries. You know, the place where they recycle the toilet waters.
A
Yeah.
wastewater management facility?
Yeah. So there's actually a spot in there that they call the corn mill. It's a mechanical grinder that gets all the big chunks out before they do the frothing process. That is the smelliest place I've ever been.
I have to take courses sometimes
That
at
sounds
work,
awful.
and that's one of the courses I took was a wastewater management facility. It's fascinating
Yeah.
how that system is.
It's also super dangerous. You fall in those tanks because they're aerating. It actually pulls you to the bottom of a tank full of shit, and you can
That'd be
actually
a
drown
shitty
to
day.
death. It happens at least twice a year.
It happens at least twice a year, so he drowns on shit. That's disgusting. Erica says the smelliest place she's ever been is a slaughterhouse. I can imagine how that could smell.
They smell.
Phobic
Baltimore?
said Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore stinks.
Just as a whole.
Yeah, just as a whole, it's just a horrible city.
What are people from Baltimore called? Baltimese? What are they?
All right, well, I want to thank everybody for listening.
Baltimoreans?
Make sure you check out our website, www.number9podcast.com.
Baltimoreans?
You can hit us up at Twitter at number9pod. Check out our YouTube page, Number 9 with Tommy Podcast. Instagram page, Number 9 with Tommy Podcast. Facebook page, Number 9 with Tommy Podcast.
Baltimoreites?
Pat, anything you want to add to the show?
Baltimats.
All right.
I say good day.
All right, everybody watching at home. Any questions you guys want to ask before we get off air here? I forget, there's a little bit of a delay, so.
Balta people?
Balta people?
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna have to Google that one actually.
On it.
I have a question.
While we're waiting for questions, we'll
What do you call someone from Baltimore?
this is 28, right?
Bay Stater.
Baltimoreans.
Baltimoreans.
You say Baltimoreans
Phobic
at your
says,
peril.
no questions. All right, got you, bud. Thanks for listening.
If Patrick fucked Tommy's pussy.
What?
If
Why
Pat fucked Tommy's vagina, would he still ask for a dick in his mouth?
Who said that? Phobic Squirrel?
No, it's me.
Ah.
That was me.
Are we still on the interwebs?
Yes, sir. All right, guys.
Yeah, the low latency. Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Tommy.
There should be a low latency setting.
What's the yellow cord there? In the back of the computer.
I have it on low latency. What's what?
Oh, jeez. Hey,
The
Tom,
yellow cord
do you
in
smell
the back of the
popcorn?
computer.
This one?
Yeah, what's that one?
Do you smell popcorn?
You're an asshole, dude. You just farted a lot this way. Yeah, it's like- I can fucking smell it, you sick fuck. Jesus. I was like, that's the Ethernet cable. Don't fuck with the Ethernet. So fucking the
I need
street.
you to turn away so I can walk through that.
I'm intellectual. I don't talk like that. I'm not sure why you said that.
So, Tom, I think I'm gonna watch Idiocracy tomorrow because that is a good movie. How come you guys haven't watched it yet?
Huh?
Iraqari?
Yeah, Idiocracy?
Idiocracy is a good movie. Not really, but like, it's there.
I'm in. I'm gonna watch it. Mason, you should come over, give me the Rona, and watch it with me.
I'm not coming to give you the Rona, man.
Bro, we did this as kids with chicken pox. Just fucking stick to the plan.
Yeah, that's how my entire family got chickenpox. My sister got it first, and then my mother made her hug us.
I think that's a great idea, and that's how we should spread the fucking Rona.
Yeah, I got chickenpox down my throat, Patrick.
Tim Phobic also agrees that Idiocracy is a solid movie.
Idiocracy.
Yeah, Idiocracy.
There you go.
Like, one every 10 times to say it right.
It's like the beginning of Terry Crews. Like, I feel like that was the first role I could remember him in.
Is there a quote in that movie? You mean the stuff in the toilet?
The stuff in the toilet.
Is that from Idiocracy?
It's from Idiocracy, yeah.
Okay. I've never seen it, so I couldn't say. But we'll have a review
I can't
of that
believe
for
you've
next
gone
Monday.
without ever seeing it. Alright, we need to get a big old game of Among Us going one of these days.
Oh, good. Tim said I can call him Tim. Whew. Thank God.
Tim said what?
I can call him Tim.
Oh. That's quite a load off Tom's shoulders there.
All right.
We need like a game of Warzone one of these days.
Mason, I'm definitely down to get on some Warzone tomorrow.
Yo, are you
Yeah, I'm
talking
saying
WWF
I'm home all day every
Warzone
day
on
until the
PlayStation
20th.
2?
I can't go anywhere.
Basically, I'm not even gonna fuck with you, man. If you want to get down on some Among Us after this, I just gotta get everything uploaded. So like 10:30, 11, I could probably get down on some Among Us.
Show me a text. I might be downstairs on my phone playing Among Us.
All right, I'll shoot you a text.
Because I think it's cross-platform too.
Mason, at this point, are you sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, or is it all just one big fucking window?
No, I'm keeping the same schedule.
Okay.
Because my daughter doesn't give a fuck that I'm sick.
That's fair.
Dads don't take sick days, Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick.
That's very 20 of you, Mason.
That was
I believe the
NyQuil
expression is
commercial.
moms don't take sick days.
It's a DayQuil commercial.
Tim confirmed that it's cross-platform. Erica
Yeah,
says
so
we
I don't
really
have to
need
get off
watch
my
that.
couch. I can play it on my phone while you're on the.
Yeah, well, I play on the computer.
Yeah.
So we'll get that.
So I could just send I could send you that 6-digit code, and we could all get in the same thing.
Yeah, I'm done.
The only downside with that is I have to type, and you'd have to type in the chat instead of talking.
Oh, because what? You don't have a headphone you can plug into your phone?
No, I have an iPhone. It doesn't have a headphone port.
Ugh.
And I don't think that's a thing on the iPhones, anyways.
Yeah, it is.
Like what talking is?
Yeah, you have Discord on your phone. You can use Discord.
Yeah, but you
Discord,
can't use
Gatcord.
Discord through the game because those
Yeah,
what
but
are they called?
listen,
Meetings.
man, if we do a private game.
Oh, if we do a private game, we don't have enough people for a private game. We don't have 10 people that are going to play.
We'll see what we got.
I got me, you, and my wife.
Erica can
Patrick,
play.
will Patrick play?
I'm gonna go with him now.
What, can I play that on PlayStation?
No, but
I'm
you can
out.
play it. But you can play it on your.
You can
phone.
play it on your tablet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and just plug a set of headphones in, and I can set you up with a Discord. Take 2 minutes. Done.
What's a Discord?
It's actually what we're talking to Mason on in here. That's how we're getting Mason's video.
Would the sound actually work though? Once you close out Discord on your phone, I think it goes away.
Oh, Miss Mason's saying that it's that you can't use Discord on your phone while using another app.
Yeah.
That's weird.
They mute it so you can't cheat in the game.
So could we put Discord on my phone and the app on the tablet?
Yes.
Or you could just text. You could just type.
Such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I would rather just use both devices and be a fucking lazy ass.
Yeah. We'll
Hey,
see though.
Timmy,
We'll
I
see.
probably won't get the chance to talk to you prior to Wednesday. So we all love you up here in Connecticut, and thank you for your service. We really do. It means a lot to us that we can fuck around and do whatever we want because you sacrifice for us, man.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh, now Tim's saying it'll still work.
Tim
I hate
believes
to
it.
say it. He's probably smarter than my wife as far as technical stuff goes.
Oof. I hope you're having sex with Tim because you're not having sex with her.
Tim said
If
thank
that's
you.
an offer, I mean,
Word.
I'll fly down.
Mason's balls belong in Texas where everything's bigger anyways.
Good point.
Test 1, 2.
Hey, Tim.
Shit, how the fuck did he... What are you, hacking in? How did this happen?
It's
I'm
because
so confused.
This because I think I'm right. So I'm backgrounding my Discord right now. You guys can still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, clear as day.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you can background Discord and still have another app open.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Are you on Discord on your phone right now?
Did Tim just break the
I walked
internet?
out into my backyard. Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh my
Fantastic. So
It's-
that means I can do headphones. We could do Among Us while talking. It's a beautiful thing.
The only problem I see with that is you'd have to mute yourself in between like rounds. So like that might be a cumbersome task, especially with the iPhone. I have an Android, so like I have buttons, that I can actually.
Yeah,
hit.
we would have to mute ourselves in between so we wouldn't give away who was killing who.
Yeah.
Right. And, if you have like a headphone that has like a switch mute or something like that, like some headphones have that plug in, or like if you have Bluetooth headphones or something like that, you should be able to do it. But yeah, Discord.
Is it
will
just
live in the
Among Us or is it
background
Among Us 2?
and still talk?
So Among Us, it looks like this, Pat.
Like, so I'm like browsing the web and I'm still talking to you guys. So like, yeah, you should be
It
fine.
looks
It should
like
just background
this.
it.
Yeah, that
It still would
stupid
be a pain in
robot.
the ass because of
Yeah,
the whole
well,
muting
well,
thing, though.
And
Yeah,
then
that
what?
little
Can I-
portion would be kind of annoying because you'd have to open up Discord to mute. You just have to be on top of it a little bit more. That's all.
Yeah,
Might
but
be a little bit
Mason, you
slower.
can use those headphones you were using yesterday with me. Those Bluetooth
Yeah, I can
ones.
use those. Those are much. Yeah, I have a
And
pair
then
of
I have
wired
to
ones that
download
the wife
Discord
can use.
as well?
She has Bluetooth ones too, I think.
Yeah, download Discord.
As an app.
Yeah. All right.
Discord voice changer.
What?
No, it's just Discord.
Yeah, there's a
Discord
voice changer
talk
for
chat.
Discord.
So, yeah, that one.
All right. I will warn you all. I went to a murder mystery party one time and solved the case. I have a plaque that says I'm a super sleuth. So you're all going fucking down.
And just
The
like
game
that,
is
Tim's gone.
stupid addicting.
Yeah, it's fun, especially if you get a group of people you know. It's a
I
lot
will
of fun.
say that Emily will definitely be in 100%.
Yeah,
She would
listen, the
love
more
that
people
shit.
we can get to play, the better.
I mean, shit, even if we do
hold
it-
on.
I mean-
time out, Mason. YouTube, thank you for watching. Again, every Sunday, 7:30-ish, depending on when Pat shows up. Every Wednesday, 7:30-ish, depending on when Pat shows up. We recorded for an hour and 45 minutes today. I would say it typically would be between an hour and a half and 2 hours. Somewhere's in that ballpark.
Somewhere between an hour and 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Just seems like a lot of time. What time is it?
It's
10
10
so it's
o'clock.
fucking 10 on a normal week. We're both going, well, I'm going to work in the morning. This week I have tomorrow off, so.
Yeah. Well, but no, that's about right because that's usually how long it takes us to record the podcast.
Yeah.
So, again, thanks for watching. We're gonna end the stream now. Mason, you can stick around for a minute. We can talk. Thanks for watching.
I say good day.